Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Her claim? That's right, I have to. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? You spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? She's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. I do. Sit right here, run out to expose Kyoko's lie. Run away! No, run away isn't going to solve anything. Sit right here, right now. Let it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. No issue. Kill someone. It has to be some secret. Something that has to do with Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Oh, gotta be one of them. I know typically I stop here, but since this is just the start of the recording, I'm gonna continue forward for a while.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, that's not. I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make sense.
Hey.
Makes perfect sense.
Shing.
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills,
Time for your help.
kills.
Heart pounding, positive thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I? Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, what's that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter Ego. Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? What's the plan when he invaded my network? Darn all hell, I don't believe this!
It seems...
Because you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated this from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
Saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? Barely felt a thing, it was a pinch, an itch. Stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. You didn't get smashed flat, but you're never gonna see him again. Wasted it in a garbage-strewn pit in a way that's even better. That's an even better special punishment. Still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. So I'm gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell's going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the masterminds that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy brings in top students from every field imaginable. Government-funded school of privilege. So if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. 100 years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. Ways to build hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. 2 things you need to attend the school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, to be the very best at what you do. The ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. Standing at the gates of the ultimate school full of the ultimate students was me. What? Where am I? With the head resting on the top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It'd be weird when you knock on the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing sleep here just now? It was any classroom I'd ever seen before. What the heck is going on? Finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I can tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. Vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Transpiled high out across the area. Must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Heck of a situation to find myself in. Just beginning of all my problems. So was I gonna be stuck here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. After what good friends went through to save me. I know all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me. He used up the last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. That, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. Well, this looks familiar to us, but not to Makoto. That's a rocket and a tank? Nothing too much while I'm seeing down here. This is a desk. It's probably the one I fell down with me. Yeah, an airplane? Something like that in the school's garbage pit. It's locked. How many times I pushed or pulled or kicked it, it didn't budge. Getting here isn't gonna be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out anytime soon. I look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Let's search for some water. Be sure which liquids I can drink and which one are all around a bad idea. Again, pointless. Feel like I'm blocked on all sides. Still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. Making that proud declaration, next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. On the way to preserve what little strength I had left, and after not being able to eat or drink. Sure, but I think it was at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It's like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, well, the sky wasn't a sign. A sign, not exactly. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. Watched a pile of garbage jostled and foamed at an odd shape. Something fall down over there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? Let's check it out. Giant piece of trash just fall down here. Carefully straight my hand. Whatever was that tumbled down here with me?
Just a second.
Giant piece of trash? Rude. She emerged from the pile of garbage. I knew who it was.
It smells
This place smells awful. Oh. Kyoko.
indeed.
Look, you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing down here?
So,
It's obvious I'm here to help you. Glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit garbage in here. Here. I had a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then face me again.
hey,
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! There's bread and water she was holding out for me. With a second, so in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. And I hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. I mean, Mako, you're also pretty good at forward thinking. You've kind of helped solve a lot of these cases. With help, but still. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
so
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
you
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. I'll say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. When you saved me, I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However,
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
it's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive,
In other words,
so I can do what I came to the school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope Speak Academy for one very important reason. A reason coming to Hope Speak?
indeed.
Right, at least I did once. Once?
I
Till recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot, but that's... no memory of what my purpose was. Memory, that's impossible. Amnesia? Is it really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? First thing. Talk about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I had a strange feeling of separation with myself, a disconnect.
It would seem
About now, at this point, my memory was gone. At the time, I'd forgotten to remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. Seems much too convenient. So you think you lost your memory because...
indeed.
Don't think I'm positive. It was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they do something like that? No reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my abilities. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. Mastermind just stole them from you?
However,
It could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. That's why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, what is the chance the mastermind is actually one of us? What?
Correct.
Don't make Don't make it too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. Since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind is one of us. She believes that, and of course she can trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she will look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
I said there's a limit of what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? So, among everyone, you're least likely to be the mastermind. That's just intuition, but... I see. Intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen,
Are you okay? Yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
hey,
But now I still trust you, you know? Just I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I never asked you for help the right way, so I understood if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. So you have a reason for doing all that investigation on your own? So how did that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
I think still a lot don't remember, but at the very least, it's finally recall my purpose and my ability. Mention your ability. Ability, what everyone should know me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Ultimate detective?
correct.
The reason I came to Hope Speak Academy, so I had to find here in the school. Find someone who?
So,
Well, headmaster of the Hope Speak Academy. Headmaster? Why do you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What?
in other words,
I was separate from him as a child. Turns out he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad. Is Hope's Peak headmaster? And that explains... Well, Ultra Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
no matter
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? Mary had to come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. Which makes sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However,
Listen, Mako, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster was the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I said what I felt was based on what I seen when I snuck in the headmaster's room. What did you see in there?
so,
The room had been ransacked, the shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. One conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. I mean the mastermind, right?
it's true.
That's my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicions, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. Why there? I found this in the headmaster's room. Kind of map
Indeed.
to lay out the entirety of Hoop's Peak Academy. Found the headmaster room along with Makuro's profile and that key. Map showed the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have stayed overnight from time to time. For the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. Soon, if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
That's why I finally remembered. But my purpose was to find the owner of that room. When they received headmaster really did have a private room there.
However,
So I got there, I noticed the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. It was like that part of school, I mean. Hard to describe, all I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized. Going on in the school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
so,
I can explain. You need to see for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important. And really ominous.
however,
Of course, once I got the second floor dorm, there were no cameras, no monitors, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. That's to do with Mikuro Kisaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. Alright, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
anyway,
Because for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. Again, with the point of the class trial of Mikuro Kisaba was to get me killed. Get you killed.
indeed.
I stole the key and disappeared. In retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. Was the mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. I mean, because of school regulations.
That's right.
Exactly. No restrictions. You are free to explore Hope Speak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
Mastermind adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. Mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? Makes it sound like Mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
One thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mikuro Kisaba is that the point where Mikuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have been the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean during the night,
I
can hear them, you know? The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws to me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Exactly what happened to you. To indoors, I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, saw the white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
Right into your room, I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. Stopped them, but that led to... whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
Their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. All had to be a work of the mastermind and attempt to use class trial to limit. All this mean that whoever killed Makuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. It's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they like if they feel like it. But wait, doesn't that create another contradiction? Mastermind wanted to use class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
Right, that is a contradiction. It's not just Makuro. They needed class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
Means Mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, I should be able to figure out the Mastermind's identity. The identity of the other Ultimate Despair. The other Ultimate Despair? No doubt that Makuro was the Ultimate Despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the Ultimate Despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
Think about it, the Ultimate Despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. Talk about
That's right.
what happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Tragedy. Whoever is responsible for that, they are the Ultimate Despair?
It would seem
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're,
indeed.
make no mistake, they are the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the Ultimate Despair. And that is our real enemy. And I think that's a good place to end this episode. To be continued. But first, and we have one last thing. Yep, the Dream Island rocket. Save the data. I think this is a good place to end. I'll see y'all then. Take care. Bye.